Hello my castaways, we're back with another Stranded Deep speedrun. So, first things first, take a look at our new speedrun map. I've been rolling seeds for like 2 weeks now. I've gone through like 200 or 300 just looking for a good map. It's not perfect, but this is the one that we're going to be working with today. So, we got a couple of changes. First of all, I'm doing the voiceover after the fact of recording this video because it's just too much to concentrate on playing as fast as I possibly can, especially with this new speedwalking glitch that you'll see in a couple of minutes, and talking to you guys and trying to sound coherent. I mean, I already struggle with that now, and I'm just talking while I'm trying to rewatch the video. So, let's see, what else is new? We got a couple of updates in Stranded Deep, some inventory changes, some gameplay changes, and it's going to change the speedrun ability for a little while, and I think all in all it's going to make it a lot better, but, well, I'll get there in a minute. So I'm going to go through and I'm just going to talk about what I got to talk about as we're getting started here. I'm going to go around the island and collect up all the different supplies I need, get some sticks, and then get moving on to our next location. So I'm going to do it a little bit differently. Oh yeah, here's our new speed walking glitch. I got my hands on it finally, and it is invaluable. So hopefully it doesn't make you guys nauseous, as some people complained about, but I'm definitely not going to stop using it. Alright, so changes to Stranded Deep. You may have noticed already when I opened that crate that the inventory in crates has been increased. So there used to be 3, and now they have 5 inventory slots, so you can carry a whole lot more stuff in your crates, but it actually changes how often we're going to get jerry can drops, so that will hopefully make things a lot easier for speedruns. Another update that they have is our inventories have more inventory slots as well. I think we have like 5 more inventory slots than we used to, so that's handy. However, there's some unintended glitches, like you can't drop things out of your inventory anymore. So you used to be able to, if you're on PC, to right-click on things when you open your inventory just to drop them, but now you have to actually select them, put them in your hand, and then drop them with your drop button key, and then go back into your inventory. Keep on messing with your inventory if you want to do that. So that's a little annoying, and it definitely slowed me down a little bit on this run, but I'm hopeful that it's going to get patched out pretty quick. It seems like it was unintended. Another glitch that we have popping up is that the crafting menus are a bit bugged. So if you go to craft something like a spear, and then if you go to craft it again, it'll pop up with the little recrafting button at the very top. But if you have too many things in your inventory now, and you have the ability to fill up your crafting wheel with craftable items, it'll overlay the top item and the recraftable item on the same slot. So it's really confusing, and you'll definitely see it a couple times in this because it also cost me a little bit. Alright, let's see, where are we at? Finally got up all the crates. Now, crate inventory is a little bit janky with this inability to drop things out of your inventory, so I kind of tried to not mess with the crates as much. I say that, and you're probably still going to complain about how I messed with the crate inventory too much, but we'll see. So, first things first, I am getting up all the supplies that I need to make some spears. Our first stop after this island is going to be Luska, as we did with our previous speedruns, but instead of just going to all the boss locations one after the other, we're going to go to Luska, and then we're going to take a break on an island, try and get up some more supplies, and basically line ourselves up to do the next 2 bosses the next day, and hopefully have all our potatoes and fuel still going so we can get them distilled overnight. On top of the changes to Stranded Deep and how I'm recording speedruns, there are also some changes to speedrun.com categories. I'm one of the moderators for that. You have to be a moderator to speedrun games on that site, so it's not like I was a moderator and started speedrunning this or anything. Got into it from speedrunning. But I went ahead and set up every conceivable category that I can think of, excluding co-op, for speedrunning. So we should have a couple different videos going out after this. Instead of just doing a normal mode speedrun playing out, we'll be doing some, let's see, random seeds, so, you know, no knowledge of the map, no idea where the boss locations are, no knowledge of the map, and basically just have to beat the game from that, which could go anywhere from a couple hours to, you know, 4 to 6 if we're really unlucky. Some other ones I'm going to try and do are some glitchless seed runs, because I rely very heavily on glitches for these, but I want to prove that that's not how I play the game all the time. I'm capable of the game. I can play it normally. I can also almost get poisoned while I'm trying to walk, apparently, as I'm talking about how capable I am of the game. And then, there's some other categories out there, but you'll just see them when they pop up. I'm not planning on having commentary on every video, just, oh, there's the crafting menu bug. See, arrow on top of a spear, not working. So, like I said, I'm not planning on having commentary in every video. I just felt like there was a lot to talk about this time with the updates. You know, I got this new speedwalking thing, and you know, changes to speedrunning categories and things like that. Probably also end up doing some hard mode runs. They're not really all that much different than normal mode. They're just a bit more difficult. Things hit harder, but if you don't get hit, it's really not that much different, especially since pretty much any gameplay in Straight and Deep, you don't really need to worry about your food and water because it goes down so slow, even on hard mode. So, my general strategy going forward with these, not all bosses in a row speedruns, I guess, for that really concise name, was to get off this island, the starting island, by, you know, 5-6 minutes, so that I have enough time to get to the boss and see him in the water to be able to kill him, and then get to the next island. So, as I was doing before, collecting up all those spears, just not working. Alright. Now, one of the drawbacks of not having enough time to make all these spears is I won't have the crafting levels to make like breath boost and things like that, which is why I picked up some of those air cannons to be able to use in the boss fights, which honestly I feel like that's a little bit more manageable anyways. You know, just pop an air can, breathe in, you got one that'll last through all the bosses. Doesn't matter, you don't need to worry about duplicating breath boosts or anything like that. Alright, I think it's about time to get off this island. Nope, it's lumberjack chopping time. Alright, I'm going to let you guys enjoy the wonderful ASMR of wood chopping until we get started on our trip. Alright, let's get a move on. So I hadn't been using the speedwalking too much here at this last island, just because, you know, it's a little hard to control. Your momentum carries really heavily, especially if you're sprinting, so you can't stop on a dime. You get poisoned a lot, and I actually didn't get poisoned at all on this run, which is really surprising. Generally speaking, whenever I was doing practice runs with this glitch, I would get poisoned like 3-4 times a run, almost every time. It's very easy to run into a snake or a starfish. However, going between islands, man, just shaving off seconds, man. Oh yeah, I meant to ask, how do you guys like the new mic? Is it good? It's good, isn't it? Alright, here we are at Luska. I'm a little embarrassed of this, to be honest. This took me entirely way too long. I'm still getting used to not using as many spears and trying to just poke him. Just follow him, not chase him off the map, and actually kill him. If he goes off the map, he will disappear, go back to his spawn point down there on the chain with full health. So that's unacceptable. Oh. See, I'm fighting him like this, but you can actually fight him in the water. You don't need a raft. Without glitches, you can actually dodge Luska pretty effectively, even without speedwalking. It takes a little bit of skill. You gotta kind of know how to do it. You gotta jank up and down and while you're moving. But you can dodge Luska just like any other boss. So in planning for doing a glitchless seed run, I'm gonna have to do a few practice runs of that, make sure he doesn't get a little too cuddly with me. Now, see, my momentum from the speed walking I was using just carried me off the edge of those spears. So it's not as... it probably doesn't look that easy, but it's not as easy as even that looks. Having trouble picking up spears. Just give him one good whack and run back. Now, I'm especially beating myself up about this run, this fight particularly, because this is probably the one spot on this run that I wasted the most time. And that really came back to bite me in the ass, because right after doing this, I messaged Gord and was like, hey man, I just got, 52, whatever it was, minute speed run, and then not even like 24 hours later, he comes back and tells me he beat me by 6 seconds. So, this isn't a world record speed run. This is a second place speed run, but it's by 6 seconds. And it was such a nice time improvement, I really didn't want to go without posting it, so. We're gonna get him though. I'm gonna be at that top slot, I guarantee it. Especially with all those new top slots they got. Alright man, just die already. What is this, like a 3-4 minute fight? Ugh. So the spears don't disappear when the bosses die now, they just drop to the ground. So you can actually grab another couple ones. And if you swim down to the bottom of the ocean, you can kinda, not bottom of the ocean, there is no bottom layer that you hit, and it looks like you keep on swimming down forever into darkness, but, well, you know. Anyways, if you go all the way down to like where it starts getting dark, you can actually pick those spears up. They're really, really hard to find, but you can do it if you're so inclined. Alright, we're going off to this island. It's starting to get dark. We need to get to, well, someplace to build a shelter and go collect up these potatoes. All things considered, I killed Luska. Yay. You know you're going fast whenever your compass blurs through reality. So I think at this point I don't have any jerry cans. I might have one jerry can. I can't remember. But if I am able to get 3 jerry cans on the first island, these speedrun times will be dropped by, tens of minutes. Because if I don't have to search through these wrecks, it's really what cost me so much time. Always remember to check through giant rocks. Ooh, poisonous fishy. Check through giant rocks. You can actually open containers that are inside of stuff. Inside of terrain, rather. Making sure I don't hit any poisonous starfish, or trying to. I like to jump in the air as I'm leaving hitting the water line. That way I kind of fly over any starfish that might be hanging out in the water there. This is what I'm talking about with crate inventory. See, I can't just drop this stuff, on the ground, which I would do with the spears. So I have to put it in the box to be able to actually, pick things up. It doesn't seem like it's that much different, but whenever you're doing a speed, than what it used to be. But when you're doing a speed run, man, you notice the difference. Grab up our potatoes here. Try not to run into trees. So every now and then you'll see that, like, it looks like I should be speedrunning to a place, but I'm not. And that's because every now and then my little glitch, it just stops working and I have to basically reset the process to be able to get it to start working again. And that almost got me killed here at Meg, but we worked through it. So yeah, I went ahead and decided to go to the next island since we had enough light. I'm really trying to get some distance down on this first day. Now, the real, trophy of speedruns here is whenever we can find an island that has all 3 bosses, like, kind of in a crescent around it, with 2 other islands, also near that first island, like, all in a nice little circle, the ending location, so that we can get all 8 potatoes on those 3 islands, because you have to have at least 3 islands. A maximum of 3 potatoes can spawn per island, so you can only have, a maximum of 9 potatoes in 3 islands. So, gotta have at least 3 islands to stand on, and then you gotta have boss locations and the ending location all nearby. Now with that set up, I think we could actually get the speedrun time down to like 35 minutes, but that's like the holy grail. That would take some real optimization. No screw ups, no 3-minute Luska fights or anything like that. The other way this world wasn't exactly perfect for speedrunning is that, speaking of potatoes on islands, I have to make a detour from the last boss to a different island that's not en route to the end ship just to pick up 1 potato. So if there had just been... And the killer thing is there's an island in between the ending ship and the last boss location that just has no potatoes. So if there had been 1 potato on that island, this would have saved me 10 minutes on the speedrun. Easily. Maybe not 10 minutes, but, a decent chunk of time. Wonder how long it's gonna take. Oh, okay, yeah, I was gonna say, wonder how long it's gonna take me to notice I don't need a hammer. I'm really hesitant to try another speedrun before these glitches are patched out. If they aren't already, I actually haven't checked since I recorded this a couple days ago to see if they have new updates. But if they aren't patched out, I'm really hesitant to try another speedrun until they are, because the inability to drop items out of your inventory, like, just so inconvenient. What am I doing here? Collecting coconuts. Oh, I'm getting up coconuts for coconut flasks and coconuts for food for the ending ship, since I think I'm also trying to wait out time to find clay right now, whether I end up doing that or not. But either way, I need all these lashings and coconuts to be able to leave, and I've failed quite a few speedruns from not having enough lashings. I'll just say that. In fact, I did a 48-minute speedrun where I got to the ending ship, and then I had forgotten that you weren't able to use rations for your water supply. So I got there at like 48 minutes, all ready to leave and stuff, and just didn't have water. It's so bad. getting this pickaxe made so we can get us some clay. Thought I saw a potato there. Which is funny, because I know I got all the potatoes on this island. I got all 3. If there are 3, there might be 2. But I scoured these islands dozens of times in my practice runs looking for all the locations for potatoes. I know there's not a potato there. I think this was right after the speed run where I didn't bring water with me, so I was very paranoid about having enough water. And I actually ended up cutting it kind of close too, you'll see what I mean. Never did go in there. It's probably fucking Jerry in there. It probably seems like I'm wandering around just kind of doing nothing, but I'm trying to find a jerry can. I know there's only so many possible locations left for there to be one. And hey, there you go. Despite the crate inventory increase, you still struggle to find enough. Alright, I think this is when we finally get moving. Thank God. Get all my fuel still stuffed in one place, dropping these worthless non-water filled rations. Hey. Woo! Barely stopped myself that time. Characteristic speedy head shake. Hey, baby, another one. See, they're always hidden in the most inconvenient places, behind snakes and hard-to-get shipwrecks. Just pulling these dimension rift spears in my inventory since they can apparently go through each other. finally off of these bosses. Now, for as terrible as my Luska kill was, I think my Meg and Avia kills were, if not mediocre, a little bit surpassing. They're alright. It's just a beautiful day out. You know, you gotta take some time to, you know, see the sights as we're going Mach speed through the ocean water faster than any living creature can actually move. Creating ocean tides with our movements, we're going so fast. Better hope that whale doesn't get in my way. I'm gonna blast right through him. Yeah, I don't think that actually hurt it. Yeah. What a waste of a refined spear. Ugh. So, speedwalking glitch. Super useful for dodging Meg. Just let her come right at you and just kind of, you know, duck to the left, duck to the right. Miss 4 stabs in a row. Surpassing, as I said. Don't know how that didn't get me, but I'll take it. So if you kind of hang out here under the whale, I guess it is, she won't actually charge you. She'll kind of veer off. You can, if she comes from the side, she can nibble you like going right there. But besides that, if you stay right under its belly, it's usually pretty safe. Man, I just wasted another refined spear. Ugh. Now having the speedwalking glitch, I can actually go, you know, get all these spears back, which is pretty useful since I'm gonna need a lot of them for that Avia fight. I really don't want to get hit by the Avia. He has a glitch where when he's low on health, he will hit you for your entire health. Like, you can be full health and he can still hit you. I don't know if it's actually a product of the speedwalking. There's been a couple times where I kind of went through him and got in front of him, and I think if I'm going at just the right speed, it registers. Like him biting me is like 8 times in a row or something like that, because it seems like there's like this weird reverberation on the screen, and then I'm just dead. So. Alright, we're making that stop to the out-of-the-way island so we can go get our 1 potato from it. Like I said, if there had been just a single potato on the last island we're going to stop at before the end, I wouldn't have had to make this detour here. I think it ends up working out well. I think I ended up getting a jerry can from it. Which it would be the last one that I need too, so. Speed walking making me look pretty inept again. Yeah, this is where I get the last jerry can. See, like I said, they're always in like hard to get spots. Yep, there you go. Very fun side effect of the speed walking glitch. You can jump several feet out of the water if you do it right. I'm gonna have to do a video on that. See how far I can glitch jump, I guess. Whatever the hell we want to call it. This is the last potato we need. So if we gotta move on and kill the Avia, we can get our stuff distilled and get the hell out of here. We're gonna beat our flight back to the damn, well, I guess the flight's never coming back, but we're gonna get there on time. Somebody's gonna be holding a sign with our name, you know, Speedy Deep, and we'll be like, yeah, I got here. Like, take me to my business meeting with Beam Team, please. That, or we fly off into the Canadian North and start a game of the Long Dark. Yeah, maybe that's how we'll do that. I don't know why I decided to chop down this palm tree when I could have chopped down these pine saplings. I mean, they're not that much better either way, chopping, but I was just trying to get some spears up to get this boss kill done. Very happy I didn't get jumped by the boar. That was another good thing about this map seed is with, you know, just that one. That's the only island I have to go to that has boars and snakes and all that crap. And it's just for that one potato. So if I really needed to, as I kind of did there, I can just zip in, grab that potato, and zip right out. No hogs needed. Alright, you see my screen's going up and down really quick. That's because I'm trying to use my little hardware exploit to get the speed walking to go faster. I'm realizing that this is going to be a pretty good time right about now. I'll blast all of our fuel cans there. Nope, okay, that wasn't the fuel. We're cool. Whatever. I guess I just didn't get close enough. There we go. Miss. Miss. Man, I kind of pride myself in trying to get 100% accuracy in Avia. I mean, he's so huge. It's so easy to hit him, and then I'm missing him. Good thing I made those extra spears, am I right? Now, he almost glitched through the ship right there, and if he does that, he can keep on glitching through the ship, and he'll like take swipes at you through the ship, and it's really hard to dodge him. I got him in both the eyes. I didn't notice that as I was playing. He can't see a thing now. That'd be a neat mechanic if that was actually a mechanic. You hit him in the eyes, and then he just kind of swims around, but it's obviously not how it's working. So my speed walking is, I'm trying to utilize it right now, and it's like glitching. It's glitching itself, so I couldn't actually move it. Look how goofy he looks. He's got two spears coming out of his eyes. That's beautiful. I'm showing him how I really feel. What's the matter, buddy? You can't see me? Bet you can feel me. Alright, I got tired of spearing him. Yeah, you can sense it. Feel that? Feel how excited I am to get out of here? Oh, baby, we got the bosses. Let's get the hell out of here. So I gotta stop off here to distill my fuel. And that's the last thing I gotta do. And, I mean, well, no, I guess I gotta get water and potatoes and stuff, but that should be very quick. Water and coconuts, not water and potatoes. God forbid if I still need the potatoes. Probably looks like I'm just like nodding, like yeah, but I'm not. I mean, it works for that as well. trying to knock out this crab. I don't want anything messing with me. I'm trying to get this stuff done. This is always where I seem to struggle. I don't know if it's because it's just, you know, after you've been playing for 45 minutes to an hour or longer, I just start forgetting what I need to actually make. I've gotten better about it since the early speedruns, but I still seem to struggle with all the sticks. I don't know why the sticks throw me off. I should just know. What is it, like 4 per each? 4 per still, plus 2 for, yeah, 10 sticks. Not that hard. But I always forget. Ah, crafting glitches. Wonderful. I'm just now remembering I don't have any clay. One guess to see what I'm forgetting. Yep, you guessed it. Sticks. Oh, and lashes too. I think going forward I need to focus more on getting these things done in the small hours of the morning, like whenever it's dark out. Just get a couple, right? Get one crate for my fuel still stuff, one crate for my food and water, and then just always keep those on my person, especially since we have more inventory slots. And whenever I have the time, just collect up stuff, make a quick lashing here or there, pack it full, grab coconuts, just have them ready to go so I don't have to worry about any of this collection business while I'm trying to focus on getting the fuel still going. Also, you know, I would really love the ability to set a quick crafting wheel. So instead of having this stuff pop up, just have, like, you know, top one spear, left one stone tool, right one fuel still, bottom one bandages, something like that. That would really make speedrunning a whole lot better. You know, I don't need to make crates. I don't need to make looms. I don't need to make arrows or anything like that. Like, can I just have a toggling system where I, you know, check what I want to pop up on it, maybe, or you know, select what doesn't pop up on it? Just a thought. If anybody from Beam Team's watching this, you know, give it a go. Just saying. I think just now is when I'm starting to realize that I don't believe I'm gonna have enough lashes to make all the coconut flasks that I want to. So we'll be able to reclaim one each from the fuel stills. And I know we already harvested all the yucca, so we're gonna have to get up all the little palm saplings we can. Which is going to get a lot more annoying since we have to turn on our light to be able to see it and switch back to our light and turn it back on. Also need to get a shelter built, which is another lashing, but we'll be able to reclaim that as well. Gosh, regular running is so slow. So I was trying to pull that palm tree over here, but it's stuck on that other plant. Alocasia or whatever it is. Like I said, 35-minute speedrun, gonna take some optimization. None of this screwing around in the dark, not picking up what you're trying to pick up stuff. Need that lashing. Right about now, I'm just hoping that we're not going to go to sleep and wake up at like 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning when our fuel is still distilling and we have actual real-world time that we have to give up to let that distill. But it worked out. We're at like 6, 7 in the morning, something like that. It's starting to get light. Which means that our fuel should be fully distilled. Getting up the last couple coconuts. So the plan is get up all the fibrous leaves we can and all the coconuts we need for the coconut flasks, and anything we can't get here, we're gonna have to get on the ending ship island. So there's no yucca or anything except for sticks and fibrous leaves. So we should still be able to make lashings, easily enough. Get your jerry can, idiot. I love how you can just like whip stuff so hard when you move it. Like you can really throw some stuff. Go ahead, try and play basketball in Stranded Deep. Make yourself a little hoop with some walls and actually try and throw stuff in there. It is incredibly hard. I've been playing for a long time, as you can probably tell. I remember the days when you couldn't even get off these islands. Had to walk uphill, swim uphill both ways. What are you looking for? Get out of here, man. Come on, let's go. One more. Bandage just in case we, I don't know, get jumped by a shark. I don't even think it would be enough time for us to bleed out, but not taking any chances at this point. Now, I know you guys probably aren't looking at what I'm looking at, but I'm just looking at the axe right now, and I'm looking at how he wrapped it. I must have gone from the bottom up and then around the stone and then tucked it back under that one, but he shouldn't be doing it that way. He should be doing it the opposite way, you know, wrap the head and then secure it by wrapping the thing around it. I'm going off on a tangent about it. I'm in the process of making a replica stranded deep refined knife out of real materials. So I got like this ridiculous rabbit hole of looking up primitive crafting things. And yeah, he's doing it wrong. But then again, well, no, I guess this one is made with leather. The refined knife in the game looks like it's wrapped with leather, but it's wrapped with lashings. So. Alright, let's get this stuff done. Come on, get out of here. So, one of the reasons I'm not too terribly sour about losing this speedrun time by 6 seconds to Agork is that apparently he was trying to leave when it was storming, and I didn't even know this, but you can't actually escape when it's storming. You have to wait for a storm to blow over. So, it would have very easily beaten my time by a good 5 or 10 minutes. If not by 6 seconds. So, whatever. I'm always terrified I'm gonna like end up eating or drinking one of these things as I go to put them in the boxes. He's such a disappointment. Well, I could see why they don't want to have it, you know, put all your food or all your water in at once, so you don't end up putting like other food in there if you wanted to save it and continue playing. But I don't really want to. I mean, I want to keep playing the game, just speedruns, you know. So I wish you could just walk up to the area that you got to put the part on the plane and pull up quick crafting to see if you can put it on, but it won't do that. That's another developer tip. You guys should do that. Quick craft engine part when you're standing next to it. That one's for free. Yeah, let's go home. See, I always thought even if it's storming, it would like speed up the daytime. Clearly, they made this exit scene to, you know, just happen at one particular time of the day. So I thought if it was storming, it would just speed it up to that time. But I guess it doesn't actually do that if it's storming. Or maybe that's just an effect of this new experimental mode. Maybe it does normally. I'm not sure. Honestly, if I was this guy leaving right now, I'd probably be like, alright, well, we're probably about to die, but it's better than living on this island, right? Also, look at these shoes I got. Just like little, like, slip-on shoes, no big deal. I don't know, it just looks really uncomfortable with those leather straps. Again, haven't really been doing comfortable stuff for the last, well, it's only been like, what, 48 minutes? 2 in-game days? Beautiful. Where's he even going? Is this navigational gear work? Does he just fly off into one direction? Like, how does he know he's not going to the middle of the Pacific Ocean? I guess he was kind of in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. That's it. 50 minutes, 31 seconds. God, I love that time. First sub-hour speed run, at least recorded one. I've done a couple that were under an hour, but just not really good times. But first sub 1 hour speed run on the channel. Love it. Love it. So, like I said, going forward, we're going to be doing some different types of speed runs, some glitchless, some hard mode, some random seed world, stuff like that. Got all new categories on speedrun.com. Got to start filling in those slots, putting speedy deep up there, you know. And then, yeah, might start checking out some other games after that, to be honest. Like I said, maybe we'll just cut out that ending cutscene and fly our plane off to Canada. Hint, hint. So, anyways, I'll leave you guys with that one. Keep on surviving, guys. I've had a great time, and I'll see you again.